we will look at together anger. All of us get angry, isn't it? Let us look at that very carefully. I must control my anger. Let's think about it and look at it, okay? I must control my anger. I must control my anger. When we don't get our way, we get angry. My sister got 3 chocolates, mama gave me only 2, and you get angry. Mommy made nice things for my sister for her birthday, not for me. Her books are nice, mine is not nice. You get angry for many things. Sometimes for nothing at all you get angry. Anger, when you get angry, they say on your face, there are a lot of muscles. You use up more muscles and you get headache also when you get angry. But when you smile, you use less energy, less number of muscles. What we are learning today is we must take control of ourselves. What I say, do, feel, I must have a control. I must take myself and say, look, I know I'm getting angry. I shall try not to get angry. So that means you are having self-control. You are practicing to be a better person. I know I'm going to get angry because these things are not done. I misplaced something. Somebody took off my precious little toy. You get angry. But today, you and I, together, we are going to think of disciplining ourselves, controlling my anger. When I get angry, I must learn to control. I must control my anger. Now, I'll tell you a story. You already know the story of Sleeping Beauty. Remember the story? What happened in the case of Sleeping Beauty? Now, there was a little beautiful princess. Now, it happened, the princess lost her mother. The queen dies. Now, the king was looking around another kingdom so that he can marry another queen to take care of this little princess. Now, it happened the princess was very soft, gentle, pretty to look at, and everyone loved her. She was always kind and loving to the maids in the palace, animals and friends, everyone loved her. Now it happened, the king found another queen. Now this queen had 2 daughters. So he married her and they came to live in this palace. Now, the Sleeping Beauty, the story is wrong, ma. Cut it off. I have to repeat. I got tired. Cut it. I'll tell you a story of the Sleeping Beauty. How she came to sleep. Now, long ago, in a faraway place, there was a beautiful kingdom. And in that kingdom, there was a lovely king and a queen. For a long time, they did not have a baby. At last, after many years and God's blessing, a lovely little baby was born. And the baby's name was Aurora. Now, this baby was so beautiful. Now, when the baby is born, what happens? They had to name the baby. At the naming ceremony, all the fairies of the land, all the people of the land, all the fairies of the land was invited and they had a lovely party and they named the baby. At the palace, the king and the queen and everyone were happy. But what happened is, one bad fairy was not invited to the naming ceremony. Now that fairy was very angry. Now at the naming ceremony, what do? People come there and give gifts for the baby. Bless the baby, give gift. Now, this bad fairy also arrived. She arrived there and what did she do? She said, "You did not call me. I was not invited. Here I come. I'll cast a spell on the child. This little child will prick her finger on her 17th birthday and she will sleep for 100 years. The king and the queen and all the other fairies, they were very upset. But there were other fairies who said, "Don't worry, though the bad spell is put on, we will help you at that time to reverse, don't worry." The king and the queen, they were very, very cautious. Every year as the baby grew, till she became 17, they were very careful as nothing happened to her. They were looking at her with watchful eyes. But it happened on her 17th birthday. The little princess had gone upstairs and she poked her little finger with the spindle and she fell down. She fell asleep. As the bad fairy had given the wording, she had put spell on the child, so she slept. Now, what happened is, not only the princess, but the king and the queen and everyone in the palace goes to sleep for 100 years as per the order of the bad fairy. After 100 years, a prince came riding by. He looked at the palace and it had full overgrown creepers. He cut the creepers, he went inside. And what did he find? The whole palace sleeping. And on a beautiful bed, he found a little beautiful princess sleeping. He took the little finger and he kissed the little finger, and the full, what happened? The full palace came alive. Now that's a story about the sleeping beauty. Because that one bad fairy was angry for not being called for the naming ceremony, the little princess and the full palace had to sleep for 100 years. Anger of a one bad fairy. So now, in our life, day to day, at home, in the class, on the road, wherever you go, whatever happens, you must try to control your anger. So I must control my anger. When I get angry, I must say to myself, no, I want to be a better person. I don't want to get a headache. I want to remain pretty. Then I must control my anger. Okay, I must control my anger. So what do? So sometimes when I get so angry, I say to myself, I'll take a deep breath and I'll try and remain calm before I say or do something. So the first thing that you will remember is, I must control my anger. What do? I must control my anger. So what do? I take a deep breath. Okay? Or I take a deep breath and remain calm. Try to remain calm. I know I'm going to get angry. I know I'm angry. But I will take a deep breath. I'll try and remain calm before I burst out and say something or do something. Controlling anger is very good for the mind and personality. I must control my anger, so I count up to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Before I say something when I get upset. Okay? I must control my anger, so I count up to 10. I count up to 10 before I say something. Before I say something to someone when I get upset. Okay? So now I am upset, so I count 1 to 10 before I say something. Something means can be to someone, words or action. So I must. It's a very good habit to control your anger, to know that you're getting angry. Why are you getting angry? You must take control of yourself. So I must control my anger. So I take a deep breath and I try to remain calm. When you're angry, you cannot remain, but you will try. I must control my anger, so I count up to 10 before I say something, either to my sibling or to anybody, or to your friends or class, anything, anyone. You will try. You will try and say something, but you do not say in that anger. Say something mild, say something, okay? Now, I must control my anger. So what do? So I do yoga regularly. Now, I am a person who gets angry very often. So what do? To remain calm, to be a good person, I must control my anger. So I do yoga regularly. So I do yoga regularly. Why do you do yoga regularly? So that I know I am a person. I am a person who get angry of. I get angry when I misplace something, when I lose something, somebody takes away my thing. I know I'm going to get angry. So what I do? I'll practice yoga regularly so that I remain a calm person. I know I get angry, so I must control my anger. So I remain calm to find solution to the problem. I must control my anger, so I remain calm and find solutions. Find solution to the problems. Okay, whatever problem you are facing. You have a problem. So what do? You know you're going to get angry, so you'll remain calm to find the solution to that problem. So I'll remain calm. I must control my anger. So I try to forgive people. Why do you get angry? She always takes my dress. She always takes my book. You always get angry with someone. So what do you say? I must control my anger. How will you control your anger? So I try to forgive people. Yes, you must say, okay, that's okay. I forgive people. I must control my anger, so I try to forgive people. If you are a forgiving person, you will definitely be able to control your anger. Okay, then I must control my anger. So, to win lots of friends. Why do you want to control your? Why can't you get angry and throw up your mind? No, I must control my anger to win lots of friends. Why do you do that? So, to win. What do you want to win? Win a lot of friends. A lot of friends. You get goodwill from them, so you get lot of friends. I know I am a person who gets angry, but I want to control my anger. Why? Because you want to win friends. I must control my anger. So, what are you going to do? I'll take a deep breath and try to be calm before I say or do something. I must control my anger. So, I take a deep breath and remain calm. I must control my anger. So, I count up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 before I say something or do something. I must control my anger. So, I do yoga regularly. I want to remain I want my system, my mind to remain calm. I must control my anger, so I remain calm to find solution to that particular problem. Why am I get angry? Okay, I'll find a solution to it. I must control my anger so that I try to forgive others. Forgive. Somebody's taken something, somebody wants something, so I don't want to give. But then, okay, I'll forgive, I'll give it out. I must control my anger so that I win a lot of friends. Nobody likes an angry person. So, I must control my anger so that I win a lot of friends. Now, let's look at all the words and see the first letters and the sound. Recall to our mind. I, what's the sound of I? E, M, M, K, then you have A, S, again E, T, A, D, B, A, R. This is R, R sound, okay. Then you have a K sound here, E, K sound again, A. U sound is A. Ch, B, E, S. Again. Then you have here D, Y. Remember? R. Then you have S, E, R, K, T, S, T again, and P sound, P. Then is E, T, and P. And finally you have S, T, W, A, L, O, and F. F is very, very silent. Let's read together. I must control my anger, so I take a deep breath and try to remain calm. I know it is difficult, but I will try. I must control my anger, so I count up to 10 before I do or say something. I must control my anger, so I do yoga regularly. I must control my anger, so I remain calm and try to find solution to that particular problem of people. I must control my anger, so I try to forgive people. I must control my anger so that I win a lot of friends. No one likes an angry person, so to win friends, I'll try to remain calm. Sometimes, when you don't control your anger, you get a headache, you get sick. The whole day goes waste. You get moody, then nobody look at you. So, I must control anger. Why? To stay fit and healthy. Why do you want to get angry and waste your health? So, I must control anger. For what? To stay fit. You want to stay. fit and healthy. Fit and healthy. Your health is destroyed when you cultivate anger. You can get sick. Not only your mind gets sick, but your physical body also suffers and the people around you. There are a lot of the anger consequences are many. You get angry, your head pain. When you get sick, your mind is spoiled, the way you think, your body is sick. People around you not happy. You don't even feel appetite to eat something. So, I must control my anger to remain fit. Both your mind and your body. When you say fit and healthy, you are talking about your mind. Your mind has to be fit and healthy, and your body needs to be fit and healthy. So, you must take care not only of your mind, your body. What do you do with your mind? Getting angry. Your body also can get it. So, I must control my anger to stay fit and healthy, to keep my mind and my body healthy. I must control my anger so that I do not lose friends. You shout at your friend, get angry with your friend is going to say, okay, I'll remain. No, you're going to lose. Instead of adding, you'll be minusing the number of friends. So, I must control my anger so that I do not lose friends, my friends. You must learn to add on, not minus friends. So, I try and control myself. Then, I must control my anger to avoid breaking a good relationship. I must control my anger so that I avoid breaking a good relationship. So, the anger has got lot of adverse results. So, you must be very, very alert and calm. I must control my anger to avoid breaking a good relationship. Okay, I must control my anger so that I avoid breaking a good relationship. Next, I must control my anger to stay fit and healthy in my mind and body. I must control my anger so that I do not lose my friends. I must control my anger so that I avoid breaking a good relationship. Then we have, I must control my anger to be successful in my life. If you remain calm, you don't get angry, can you be successful? To be successful in my life. Your life has to be successful. To succeed in life, you must say to yourself, I must control my anger so that I can succeed in my life. Next, I must control my anger to keep others happy. Yes, that's very, very important. I must control my anger to keep everyone happy. Everyone happy. When you control your anger, you are keeping everyone happy. Okay? You are making everyone happy. Finally, I must control my anger to keep myself happy. Yes, finally, I control my anger to keep myself happy. You need to keep yourself happy, so that you need to control your anger. Now, why do we talk so much about anger? Anger is a very bad quality. The bad fairy was very angry, furious, because she was not called for the naming ceremony. I was left out. Here I come. I cast a spell. I will make that baby sleep for 100 years. Anger. That poor princess had to sleep for 100 years. You lose time when you get angry. You lose time. You break things. You lose relationship. You won't get friends. You feel bad. You get headache. You feel sick. Your mind and the body gets hot. So when anger brings about lot of bad results. That is why you are training today. I must control my anger. For what? To stay fit and healthy in my mind and in my body. I must control my anger so that I do not lose friends. Friends are your big asset. I must control my anger to avoid breaking a good relationship. Got a very good friend for many years, one anger, it is gone. I must control my anger to be successful in my life. Yes, your life has to be a success. I must control my anger to keep everyone around me happy. Not only in the house, at home, neighbors. To keep everyone happy, I need to control my anger. I must control my anger to keep myself happy. Not enough to keep others. First, you must keep yourself happy. Only then you can spread that happiness and control your anger. Now, let's look at the sounds of some of the words I put here. First, we have th sound, s, a, ha sound, and b sound. Then we have here s sound again, t, e, d, l, and sound. You have t sound, a sound, b sound, a, g, l. Then you have t, b, s, e, m, and l. T sound, k, c, and k, both sound same. Okay, sound. Then you have e. How do you break your egg? A sound. A, and then you have ha sound. T, k, ha sound again. Let's read together. Okay, I must control my anger to stay fit and healthy in my mind and body. I must control my anger so that I do not lose my good friend. I must control my anger to avoid breaking a good relationship. I must control my anger to be successful in my life. I must control my anger to keep everyone happy, both at home, my neighborhood, and in my school, everyone happy. I must control my anger, finally, to keep myself happy. Keeping yourself calm and happy is the most important thing. So, controlling anger, learning to control anger, cultivating, knowing that you're going to get angry, cultivating a calm feeling will help you a long way to be a successful person.